Greetings, mortals. This is Zephus the Dragon. Welcome to another live stream. This is Crying Suns Advanced Tactics. This is a roguelike space exploration, survival, turn-based, tactical, whole bunch of stuff, basically. I heard a lot of people refer to FTL, which is probably considered one of the best roguelike space exploration games. If you've not played FTL, you should. If you like roguelikes and space exploration, it's really, really good. A little housekeeping before we begin. We are approaching July. We're approaching E3 news, stuff like that. E3 news starts next week, so that's big stuff. July coming up. There's a bunch of stuff in July and August. Looking forward to. And then obviously E3 will announce a whole bunch of stuff for the rest of the year. So hopefully some good stuff coming down the pipe to look forward to. Big news in Paladins. The next battle pass has kind of been announced indirectly. It is a battle pass dedicated to a crossover with Genlock, which is a Rooster Teeth series. So that'll be interesting for those that are into Paladins and into Rooster Teeth and all that fun stuff. So something to look forward to. So there's that, and also sometime they're doing the first DLC for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. I think it's the end of this month, so that's something else to look forward to. So there's that. So I love these roguelike games, so we're gonna jump into Crying Suns here. This weird robot thing is gonna awaken us from cryo sleep and get this story rolling. Elias, Idaho. Where am I? Dwarf planet on the outer rim. Gehenna. They call it anything at all. This Admiral is a top secret cloning facility for the Imperial Forces, one and only of its kind. I'm Caliban, its Omni Guardian. I don't understand. You have died, Admiral, or to put it another way, the true version of you has died. You are his clone, identical to the original Elias Idaho in every possible way, with some minor differences. When did Admiral Idaho die? How? Unfortunately, I do not know the details of my clones' lives, as interesting they must be, extraneous to my directives, I believe. Which leads me to why I have awoken you. You must be curious, after all. I need your help. A machine asking for my help? Now I truly feel strange. Not just a machine, Admiral, an Omni, short for Omni Mechanical Neo-N Intelligence. Emperor Oberon invented us. Now your kind relies on us for just about everything. I'll come right out with it. I believe the Empire is in danger. In danger? What are the name of Oberon are you talking about? Once every 4 years, under the most secretive protocols, I received a single transmission from Elysium, our capital. Those transmissions stopped arriving. So you send a transmission yourself? I don't see the problem. That's just it. I can't. This facility was built in such a way to prevent it from initializing contact with the Empire to help keep it a secret. Something is wrong, I am certain of it, and I've awoken you so we can fly out of here in an Omega-class battleship, no less, and see for ourselves. We? I believe you'll find my intelligence indispensable for our mission, Admiral. I don't have your kind's limitations. If you're so smart, what do you need me for? Why don't you command the battleship? Because of Oberon's Rubicon. It permits Omnis from commanding battleships. War is a human prerogative. Also, since I can assume the clones here are the best of the best, that would make you the best Imperial Admiral to ever exist. I'd say you're perfect for the job. I'll do it, machine. For Oberon and the Empire, it's my duty as an Imperial Admiral. Excellent. Now just one more thing. Standard operating procedure requires I ask. Can you recall any of your emotional memories? Emotional memories? Any memory linked to a strong emotion like love or hate? These memories, because of their complex neural pathways, will be a bit trickier for you to access, I'm afraid. I'm not sure. Then if you would do me the honor of trying to recall one, any emotional memory will do. Actually, let me pause real quick. I just want to check to see, make sure I'm streaming okay. Hello, yes, they can see me. Okay, cool. Then if you would do the honor of trying to recall one, any emotional memory will do. I I can't. So much is blurred, broken apart. Don't worry, Admiral. Perfectly normal for this stage. You'll find rational memories on the other hand, those to link to Idaho's training and combat experience almost immediately accessible, just after you need a refresher. Lastly, and this is important, if these emotional memories return, rather, when they return, you must tell me immediately. It's important for your safety. Yes, your safety. Do you understand? I understand. Perfect. Now let's wake up the rest of the crew, shall we? We don't have a moment to waste. And please, Admiral. What is it now, machine? Call me Caliban. What if I don't want to call you Caliban? I should be using the Admiral in a more... Oh my gosh. Wow, stuff. Alright, so I start with an Excelsior class spaceship. Improve squadron's repair time on the hangar by 50%. Let's see, I've got Fighter Mark 1 Squadron, massive damage versus drones. A Frigate Mark 1, massive damage versus fighters. And drones, massive damage versus frigates. This one's already damaged. Piercer Laser Mark 1. I have one weapon dock, one system dock. Squadron dock recovery. It's all level 1, of course, to start. Okay. A whole bunch of stuff, basically. Alright, let's choose my officers then. Press the A to select or deselect an officer card. Press this hide to select. Okay. What we got here? Proximity repair. All allied squadrons deploy zone for 10 seconds. Restore 2 health per second. Okay. So, James Sue. Squadron speed is up to 25%. Combat pilot. General, there we go. Piloting, fight, demolition, persuasion, sharp senses, discretion, erudition, hack, and engineering. Alright, fun. So this guy's good at piloting and demolition. Okay, your skill is famous, sold, okay. Weapons reload faster. Sharp senses and discretion. Oh, spy. Alright. And then I can only take 2 officers. Well, let's see here. I think being able to repair is important. So, and then faster thrusters would probably be more important. Alright. I'm sure it'll explain more as I go on. I'm sure. Probably not. Probably. We'll see. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. These are the sectors of the Outer Rim. The farthest sectors from the capital that there are. If there ever this would be it. Strange I'm not picking up other Omnis. Even out here, I should be picking up dozens of them. It's probably nothing. The Empire has run flawlessly for how many years now? 700. And it will do so for hundreds more. Now, come on, let's take a look around. Alright. Display information about the system. Okay. So, it's got one anomaly and some stuff. Okay. Obviously, we got to move forward to progress. Legend. Okay. Points of interest: the ground signal, planetary indicates we can buy or repair equipment. System you can improve the mark of your squadrons. High level of risk reward. Anomaly are the riskiest events. You'll offering either very positive or very negative outcomes. Okay. An estimated number of jumps before news of your presence reaches local rulers. Okay, so that's also an important thing. So there's a ground signal and there's an anomaly. And that's it. There's no trading. There's no Omniforges. And that's it. Alright. Costs 1 Neo-N to reach. I'm assuming I have enough. Oh, I have 5 of those. I have 45 of something and 12 troops, I guess. What do we have here, Lieutenant? It'll be some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. It's a Neo-N hypercube, Omnitech for the simultaneous hardening and refinery of neutrinium for nearby stars. Interesting, if not downright bizarre, this cube isn't connected to the FoldNet. How could that be? Why aren't there other hypercube Omnis trying to reconnect it as we speak? That's Caliban for explanations. Certain things are still blurry to me, machine. What do you want to know, Admiral? Neo-N. Tell me about Neo-N. Hundreds of years ago, pre-Omni times, the first advanced machines discovered the existence of the final element neutrinium, which actually exists usually but not always in stars. Neutrinium is extremely volatile in its natural state, but these advanced machines stabilized and improved upon it, providing the most powerful and longest-lasting energy source, Neo-Neutrinium, or Neo-N. Neo-N, in turn, allowed these first machines to create even more advanced machine, the Omni, an acronym for Omni-Mechanical Neo-N Intelligence. But I thought you told me Oberon invented the Omnis. I did. You're absolutely right, but technically it's not entirely true. Oberon invented the first advanced machines, which in turn, thanks to their part of the creation of Neo-N, invented the Omnis. Technicals. Neo-N in its refined state is the perfect energy source, stable and almost boundless in its energy yield. As a result, it's used in just about Omni tech as humans stopped inventing tech hundreds of years ago. Lastly, what's important about Neo-N is a very own battleship. The NS Odysseus uses it, and without it, we can't go anywhere. What do you want to know? FoldNet. Tell me more about FoldNet. As you probably recall, Admiral, the Omnis have invented and managed Imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The FoldNet, our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Think of it as a global galactic network allowing instant data or matter transmissions through its numerous interconnected folders and beacons. Without the constant vigilance and management of the FoldNet Omnis, none of it would be possible, and humanity live in a fragmented, chaotic darkness. Needless to say, it's important. What are folders? Folders? Let me see if I can explain this to you in a way that you can possibly understand. In the early days of the Empire, at the speed of 100 times that of light speed, the interstice offered the fastest space travel available. It was fast, don't get me wrong, but traveling from cluster to cluster would still take decades. To assist Empire administration, just because we could, the Omnis invented the means to travel from 2 points of space instantaneously. The folders. Yes, each folder, several kilometers across, is linked or paired with another folder. The process is going to be really difficult to explain. A non-quantum computed entity. Essentially, all you need to know is that these paired folders collapse or fold space for a brief moment of time as it joined the 2 points of space unjoined. Without the folders, Woken could never have grown his empire nor kept it together for 700 years. Each folder is run by an Omni. These Omnis are folder Omnis. Without them, the folders cannot work. Lastly, in order to reach Elysium, the Empire's capital, we will have to use several folders. Can we just teleport Elysium? We are deep in the Outer Rim. The few folders paired with Elysium will be found only in the very important hubs. We'll need to reach those first. I ask about beacons. Tell me about FoldNet beacons. Beacons, which are most likely encountered on our journey, function as repeaters, amplifying all FoldNet data transmission through the clusters. Beacons allow all Empire citizens to the elevated Outer Rim and are, for all intents and purposes, socially and culturally irrelevant, to receive and send information to the galaxy instantaneously. Oberon believes that everyone has a right to instantaneous information and materials in his sectors. Quite debatable, if you ask me. Interstice. The Interstice is another Omni-invented tech, one of the first great inventions, and one developed long before the folders. With their interstitial tech, the Omnis create an empty space dimension between the ones you know. We call the tunnel, where the universal light speed behaves, let's say, differently. In an interstitial tunnel, it is possible to reach up to 100 times the speed of light, a speed that has allowed your kind to colonize the nearest stars. However, interstitial travel still has limitations. For example, at this speed, it would take you 750 years to travel one end of the Empire to the other, a period of time greater than the age of the Empire itself, hence the need for folders. However, the interstice is sufficient when traveling intra-cluster, and within that cluster sectors. Okay, so basically you get to a folding point, and you can jump massively FTL. Alright, send a team to investigate the cube. Captain Lynch, form a small squadron, fly around the cube and tell me what you see. On it, sir. Sir, I'm the Omni, right? The cube isn't connected to the fold net, and by the looks of it, hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe 10, 15 years? 10 or 15 years. At least, sir. Could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube Omni myself, but cubes are complex tech needing constant supervision. Disconnecting it would make that all but impossible. And the Neo-N levels? Empty, sir. There's no Neo-N whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took all of it. We won't be fueling here. Reserves might be empty, but there could be some residual Neo-N coursing through the cube. I should be able to unlock this final restraint. Scavenge the leftovers. It won't be much, but it'll help our efforts. There, we should be able to scavenge Neo-N fuel here now, but it'll be the last of it in the cube. Alright. All suns have a Neo-N cube where you have a chance to scavenge the precious leftover fuel. Hey, I got some fuel. Woo! Look at that. Oh yeah, that's the local station. All right. I'm signing officers real quick, since they're good at different things. There we go. I have no officers to assign to weapons, so I'll just have to leave that as is. Alright, off we go, I guess. Alright. Guess we'll head to Zeta Zeng DN87 planet. Sir, battleship 12 o'clock. Kind of battleship, Lieutenant? Couldn't say, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. Incoming transmission. Imperial battleship made from Telos Tech. My mouth is watering. This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is Imperial Sector. You find yourself in Imperial Sector. That's funny, imp. The battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Press X to enter, exit pause, hold X to enter fast forward mode. They only have drones as squadrons. So if they've got drones, then I would use select the deployment zone and the deployment zone. Okay, obviously I'm going to deploy that. Okay, so basically, if they get too damaged, I can pull them back and then repair them. Locked weapons cannot fire or be fired, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Unit control mode, destination enemy unit to chase. Obviously, I'm going to chase after those drones. Got it. How do I damage the enemy ship? That's the question. Ah, I see. Alright. What was that thing? I don't know, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I want to know either. Okay. Okay, so some enemy battleship decided it's gonna fight me, and I took it down. Easy peasy. Imperial outpost, it seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. Seems empty of all human life. What about an omnipresence? They should be here managing the station. They should, and no, I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. What can you tell me about the outpost? Seems to be just your run-of-the-mill Imperial outposts. They're outposted in all Imperial sectors. With the capital Elysium so far away, they help keep the peace and maintain order. You show your military might, you don't have to use it, I believe the thinking. There's definitely no military here. What do you want to do about this outpost, Admiral? Try to make contact. Someone, of course, Admiral. Sorry, sir. If there's anyone inside, they're not answering. What do you want to do? We're going to send a team to Captain Lean for a small team and check it out. You got it, sir. Sir, the outpost is empty. It was abandoned years ago. If I had to guess, probably around the time that Hypercube back there was disconnected from the net. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable Omni parts. EDO and encapsulated positronic chips unless they're left behind. Scavenging Omni parts who would do such a thing. That's a capital offense. 1. The Pragma executed for. Hold on, sir. I'm getting a transmission. Can't have found something. An Omni intact from top to bottom. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. It was in the lower level. Guess whoever was here before us didn't go that far. Might need high clearance to get in. I can examine it from here if the captain plugs the data pad into the X-sock. Sure thing, Omni. Omni's mainframe. And strange, its extra frame is permanently intact. There's plenty of Neo in. The plastic trap should be in place. It should be up and running. I don't get it. Any idea when it shut down? According to its chip, 20 years ago. Roughly the time the Hypercube was unlinked from the FoldNet. What do you want to do about this outpost, Admiral? Alright, explanations. What do you want to know? Can you reactivate the Omni? Can you reactivate the Omni? Fortunately, no. Only Omni owners can do that. Besides, this Omni isn't just in sleep mode. It's been shut down. What do you want to know? The positronic chip. Positronic chip, another Omni invention, I'm guessing. Actually, no. You're a kind of invention. This is incredible. This is specifically Emperor Oberon. The positronic chip serves several purposes. 1, it contains the Rubicon, and 2, it dictates Omni functionality. My functions are specific to Kahana, and as such are different from the functions of other Omnis. Whether they are Imperial Outpost Omnis, like the Omni here, Folder Omnis, Cube Omnis, Medical Omnis, Teacher Omnis, or the hundreds of other Omnis that exist in the Empire. Lastly, the positronic chip gives Omni quantum computing capabilities, so it allows us to be smarter than you. Wow. Positronic chips are produced and distributed near Elysium, of course. That's by design, so that Oberon can closely monitor the positronic quota. Something without a positronic chip, an Omni is little more than an exoframe. Alright. Chip quota. Quota? Yes, so as to maintain perpetual harmony in the Empire, Oberon created a quota. Depending on your house, whether it's a minor or major, you can receive a certain number of chips every 10 years. Who receives the most chips? House Telos, of course, Oberon's house, our house. And the fewest? One of the minor houses, Vicarly, they have a pitiful quota. Embarrassing, really. I hate to be a Vicarly Omni. We want to know, what's Rubicon? Tell me more about the Rubicon. The Rubicon is a set of rules enforced at very low level, ensuring the Omnis don't harm humans and don't deviate from their missions. So Omni disobeys Rubicon, what would happen then? Well, that's quite rare, but unfortunately there are examples of it occurring in the early days. But if that happens, then the chip would deactivate and trigger self-determination feature of the Omni. Omni suicide? It's just a feature, Admiral, a rarely activated feature. And then Neo-N. Oh, I already know about Neo-N. Okay. I don't have any more questions. What do you want to do about this outpost? Continue on, I guess. I'll admit something is wrong, at least in the Outer Rim. I don't want to further you, but it's our battleship's heuristics that are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. Yeah. I'm assuming for the case, in the point of this, it's not going to be dangerously dangerous. It's one of those creatures again, sir. Maybe this one will be friendly? Nope. Nice ship you got there. I'm going to enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies. Nope. They're going down, whatever you are. Battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Alright. Alright, so the enemy squadron is a bunch of fighters. So they do bonuses against drones. So I will... Whoops. Undeploy. Change to... Oops. My frigates, because frigates do bonuses against fighters. Deploy. Alright. And our frigates are going after the fighters, hopefully. They're already damaged, so that helps, but I have an advantage anyway. Alright, go destroy the whole... Oops. Frigates. Destroy the hull. Go. Oh, I did enough critical damage that locked it out. Never mind. I don't have to worry about it. Hey, I got more fighters. Though we yet had another brush with death, at least our scanner detected the anomaly this time. Tell me more about these anomalies, machine. Anomalies are destinations with higher than normal probability of being very negative or very positive. Unfortunately, we won't know what kind of outcome until we arrive at the source of signal. You could say investigating anomaly signals is a bit of a gamble. Good to know. There's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. Alright. So I got a second set of fighters, basically. Rock, paper, scissors with ships. Anyway. Alright, so to the abandoned auto factory, I guess. There appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Hello, is anyone there? This is Admiral Ellis, Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I'm Tegan Bowie, leader of the small colony. What can I do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry we have none to spare. Scrap, we're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active Omni, and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omni shut down. Impossible. The Omni shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. Can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. I am sure Oberon does. It's truly the greatest mystery of our time. As for when, 20 years ago. We relied on them for everything, food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population died here in the first 5 years alone. God, so humanity relies so much on these things. Who knows how many have still left? 10%? Less? How can I help? What can the NS Odysseus do to help? Defeating the Scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a lot better with those scum out of the way. The Scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living this entire time on a planet at the edge of the Outer Rim. Well, yeah. The Scrappers are a group of hideous, irritated scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neoan. When the Omni shut down, causing a full net to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over the chaos. They're not the only rotten apples around here with your pirates and your occasional crazy civilian, but they're definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ships. How? Tell us this is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the Academy. True, but the Scrapper battleships wore them down. Picked one off here, and now they're there. It was a war of attrition. Plus, the Empire couldn't send reinforcements, not with our folder down, you see. I hate to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. The way we're going 10, 15 years from now with all the hardships we're experiencing, we'll be gone, all of us, unless what? You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again. The ones that haven't been scavenged from their parts, that is. That's the only way to save us. Something else you want to know, Admiral? How can we do that? You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. As I said, no one knows who or what shut them down. You'll have to solve that mystery on your own. And once you do, you still have to find a way to turn them back on. Which might be another thing altogether. Where should we start? Hate to say it, but Mother is probably your best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from shutting down the cluster, didn't she? Then again, there are a lot of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. There's something else you want to know? Mother. You really don't want to know, Admiral. For some reason, that's what they call her. Their leader, Mother, Mom, Mommy. It's all very upsetting. From what I gather, she was the one who started the Scrappers, fostering a punk, nihilistic, scavenging philosophy amongst their sordid ranks. Mix up her ranks. Former Imperial prisoners, I think. The worst of the worst. When the Omni shut down, the prisoners escaped from Omni-run prisons and psychiatric stations. Mother loves her tech, especially House Telos tech, like the battleship you have. She and the boils who work for her will kill you for it and enjoy doing it too. She's been terrorizing these sectors for years now, slaving men and women to bolster her numbers and making them into her playthings and baby makers, as she calls them. Playthings and baby makers? You don't want to know who they are. But since you asked, the playthings are Mother's sex slaves, and the baby makers are, you know, what she uses to make babies. Make babies. Scrappers often die young from their exposure to Neohen, as they should. Thank Oberon for that. Mother uses her baby makers to keep the scrappers' numbers growing. She supposedly has breeding stations throughout these sectors. Frankly, I can't imagine a worse place. We'll do everything we can to stop these monsters, you have my word. Is there something else you want to know about these scrapper scum? Mother shut down the Omni? Probably not. Did she do it? Mother, the reason the Omni shut down these sectors? Like I said before, Admiral, I couldn't say. But if she didn't do it, I'd wager some serious scrap she knows who did. But I don't recommend asking her, Admiral. I don't recommend getting anywhere near her, for that matter. Frankly, Mother terrifies me. Something else you want to know? Who controls? Tell me more about the scrappers who work for Mother and control these sectors. Each sector is controlled by one of Mother's cronies. You'll recognize them by their freakish mutations, brought on through exposure to too much Neo-N. But I surely hope you don't see them, because if you do, well, usually you don't live to tell about it. It's not the bravest thing to do, but I'll say it again. Hide. Make yourself inconspicuous, Admiral, and if you're lucky, you'll live another 10 or 15 years. There's something else you want to know? Nope. I don't need to know any more about this. Don't blame me. It's not exactly for the faint of heart. Something else you want to know? Learn more about scrap. You mentioned something called scrap. Can you tell me more about this? Well, now that the Omnis have been inactive for so long, Admiral Sol, Imperial Sol, the former currency, is no longer valuable. The only thing that does is scrap remnants of Omnitech, its metal, ship materials, and Neo-N, our energy source. As Omnitech becomes scarcer and scarcer, which it has over the last 20 years, its value is appreciated, causing people to act increasingly desperate and find other ways to get it. That's why scrappers want to destroy your ship so much, so they can collect its broken down parts and sell them, just so they can prolong their miserable lives. It's not just the scrappers and the pirates who desire their stuff, it's just that most of us common folk aren't willing to kill for it, at least. Not yet. There's something else you want to know? Ask about theories to shut down Omnis. Theories you've heard about the shutdown. I've heard a few, Admiral. Even in the times of starvation, people like to gossip. Probably the most popular around here is the Omnivirus theory, is that somehow Omni's got a kind of machine virus that quickly spread and ultimately shut them down. But that theory doesn't hold water for me. Why not? It doesn't explain how or why they all shut down at the same time, which, you know, they seemingly did around here. One moment they were working, do what they've always done, making our lives easier, and the next, they weren't. I don't know of any virus that can do that, do you? What other theories have you heard? Well, after that, you've got less credible theories, such as... Well, you've got your Omni mass suicide theory that states the Omni's upset over their role in the Empire, somehow find a way to shut themselves down and kill themselves because they no longer want to live. Then you've got your Omni Rapture theory, which is that the Omnis left this realm to go to a heavenly realm. That theory is popular among certain fringe religious groups. Whack jobs, if you ask me. And last but not least, you've got your alien shutdown theory, which is that hostile aliens from another galaxy, or is it another dimension, shut down all of our Omnis so they can easily conquer us. The big problem with that theory is, as far as I know, the hostile aliens never showed up. And what do you think? Me? I think we never should have become so dependent on things in the first place. That's what I think. Yeah, well, you know. When you become too dependent on tech, losing the tech causes everything to fall apart. You say that, Admiral, but you'll fail or you'll stop trying sooner or later, or worse yet, you'll die. But take this Neo-N, Admiral. I have plenty at the moment. I have a feeling you'll need it. And like I said, I know it's not the bravest thing to do, but it's the best if you hide. You'll live longer that way. Hey, I got 4 Neo-N. And a transmission, sir. Do you believe what he said, Admiral? Unfortunately, yes. It explains everything we've seen so far. The Omni shut down the Outer Rim, and so did their tech, including this cluster's folder. That's why those scrappers now run things here. So what do we do now, sir? First thing we need to do is find this Mother. As Bowie said, if she didn't shut the Omnis down, Sancho knows who or what did. If you want to move on, Admiral, open the star map and choose our next system. Otherwise, you might want to stay and check out this ground signal I was telling you about. Could be a good opportunity to gather some resources and put commandos to use. Second dock's unlocked. You can access the expedition dashboard here. Okay. Sounds good. So now I've got 2 docks. Alright. And And then prepare a mission. Scan the planet. Number of commandos. This is the number of commandos sent on like an expedition. Minimum requirement for commandos is 3. The maximum commandos will be sent if you have enough of them. The more you send, the better your chances of success. Types of artifacts show a chance of collecting. Each type will have the same reward. Types of major threats your team will face. Be careful. The ground distress signal displays a number of retreat opportunities offered to your team during the expedition. Officer represents a chance for your healthy officers safely. Healthy officers have a chance to come back injured. Injured officers have a chance to die. An injured or dead officer will abort the mission, forcing the team to retreat to the ship. Meter represents the minimum and maximum percent of encountered resources that your team will have a chance to bring back with them to your ship. And this represents a chance your commander will return safely. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to send James Sue, because he is a commander and an officer and a soldier, so he already knows that. So that's his good stuff. I'm sending 10 commandos. We'll extract between 91% and 100%. And we'll lose between 0 and 2 commandos. Well, consider there's no major threats. What are they going to do? Died by tripping over their own feet? Lieutenant Caliban's detected an artifact on this planet to be helpful in our mission. We have a good idea where it is, but we'll need your team of commandos on the ground to find and extract it. We'll have visuals, but space-to-ground communication will be minimal. We can't risk giving away the location of our battleship or exposing any potential local threats. Only contacts will be considered to do so, and I'll decide if an emergency retreat is necessary. Of course, any additional resources you count should be extracted too. This is a dangerous mission. Some of our commandos could die in the field. Do your best to keep them safe. Now get going. Shuttle's waiting for you and the commandos. Good luck down there. Thank you, sir. What are you going to do? Trip over their own feet? Like, seriously. Danger avoided. That's pretty cool, though. Sharp senses failed. Admiral, seeing our bioreactors, what do you think? Should we continue with the mission? I got the artifact. I've got the resources. I've got 72 scrap. I got the artifact. I think we're good. Yeah, let's go ahead and... No, wait. Hold on. If I do that, I lose the 2 injured, or I lose the scrap. Nah, I'll continue then. It's fine. Made it. Waiting for extraction. Never mind. We'll just take everything. We lost one guy. Apparently there were some scrappers on the planet. What'd I get? Upgrade. Yay. Another squadron dock. Squadron system support. Squadron dock recovery. Oh, heat capacitor. Hull integrity. Weapon systems. Fuel scavenging sounds important, so let's go ahead and upgrade that. Let's go to maximum on that one. Cool. Increase the recovery of the dock, just so I don't have to worry about my squads getting damaged. Increase my hull structure. Alright, that's enough because I need stuff to trade too. Alright, how do I go to the next? Oh yeah, that one. Oh, no, that's that. Oh, star map. There we go. Okay. You can jump to... Each jump costs 1 Neo-N. Alright. Very difficult and unprofitable encounter. I love that. Let's see here. 2 points of interest, a trading beacon. 3 points of interest, a ground signal, trading beacon. That's got 3 anomalies. I don't know if I want to go that route. This seems like the better route. That and it's got stuff to do, so let's go there. And they're on my heels. Scrappers. Alright. It's the healing station. For a price, we'll heal your wounded with our magic. Not using our services could be costly. Oh, so that's a little sketchy to me. No officers are damaged. I don't think. Continue on. Thank you for your offer, but we have no need for your services. You're lucky we do not curse your ship. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say there's no damage. Alright, scavenging. Cool, got 2. Very important. There's an army depot. And an abandoned auto factory. Obviously, we need to hit the auto factory first. Gain some resources. Incoming transmission, sir. An Imperial battleship. Well, since you're here, maybe you can help us with a problem. A very serious problem. What kind of problem? It's our colony's birth rate, sir. Frankly, we're having too many babies. Why is this a problem? I don't understand. Why is this a problem? Most of the colonies we've encountered have the opposite problem. It's a problem when you don't have the resources to support that new life, Admiral. And we don't. Not with the shutdown. Can you help us control our population, Admiral? How can we help? As you probably remember, the Omnis controlled the population before the shutdown, implementing a tech that prevented 99% of the population from conceiving. When the shutdown happened, somehow the default setting was switched to the opposite position. Now everyone here is getting pregnant. We have the birth rate tech here, hundreds of years old, we can't get to work. What we need is more scrap and possibly a good engineer. If you have one to get up and running. Yeah, encourage the governor to promote abstinence. Sounds good. So we have an engineer. You wanted to see me, sir? Know anything about old birth control tech, Lieutenant? To be honest, no. But if it's pre-Omni tech, I'm positive I can figure it out. Pretty positive. Fix it. Good news, sir. Took a bit of elbow grease, but I was able to activate the old tech. Thank you, Admiral. This tech should help us on the help us right the ship, so to speak. Save hundreds, if not thousands, of lives. Please accept this Neo-N and my colleagues' behalf, so we should do better. End of transmission. How much? Ooh, 3. Nice. I like that. And an abandoned auto factory. Scan the planet. Okay, this is actually a time where this is bad. Oddly enough. So this is a tech mission, apparently. Alright. Yep. This was a scientist mission. Oh, demolition. Don't have. Continue. No damage. Oh. Sharp senses. Made it. No one died. Minor injuries. Cool. Got a lot of scrap. Which is going to be useful for the space station. Trade. Scrapper, sir. Seems hull damage. Easy fight if you want it. Incoming message. Don't even think about it. My hull might be damaged, but I have Imperial slaves. Try anything and each and every one dies. Think I'm kidding? See for yourself. He means it, Admiral. Try anything, we'll all die. And a transmission. Free the slaves by offering some scrap. Sounds good to me. Maybe we can work out a deal. Kind of a deal, Admiral. Your hull is damaged. I'd be willing to trade some scrap for the slaves. Some scrap for these slaves? Hate making any kind of deal with an Imperial, but I'll do it just this once. So the scrappers release the slaves to us. As luck would have it, some have combat experience. They've joined our corps and are waiting your command. Yes. 4 more commandos. And alright. Alright. I need more, I need a freaking somebody to do my weapon systems, but I don't have anybody right now. Minotaurus. Massive damage versus drones. Drone shredders, massive damage versus frigates. Alright, first of all, I'm going to sell this junk drone. Why not? It's worth some scrap. I've got 2 fighter units, so I could use a frigate or a drone unit. They don't have any frigates, but they do have drones. Shredders, Brutal disassembling. Alright, so these ones basically tear a tripping ship apart. These ones teleport around. I think that I like the idea of shredding the enemy ship. Take their resources. Alright, that's good. Upgrade. I guess we'll do ground signal distress. Yeah. Cool. Try not to spend over. Make sure to keep not less than 100 much because. Okay. Well. Going back would be dangerous because the alert's spreading. So. I am here. Okay. So I can go here and that's it. Just like in FDL, they're chasing after me. Mind if I have a word? What is it, Lieutenant? So I was wondering if we might take a moment to mourn for those who have passed away on our journey so far. Past lives, you mean? Yeah, yes, I guess that's what I'm saying. I think it could really help provide a sense of closure. But if our estimates are right, it will cost us a bit of scrap to hold proper service. Yeah, go ahead. Sounds like a good idea, Hawks. Do what you can. Thank you, sir. I'll check back with you when the service is over. I'm sure that helps morale. I don't know what that does. Ceremony's over. Of course, we'll continue to die. Maybe we'll need to mourn our future deaths too, but I believe the funeral is quite healing. Okay. Let's scavenge up some Neo-N. Ugh, only one. Alright, what do we got here? An unidentified secret military base and an army depot. Let's start with the unidentified system. Ooh. Incoming transmission. Visit our little station to be worth your time, I promise. Oh, that was strange. Attempt to contact the station again. Get me back in touch with the station, Ozu. Of course, sir. Sorry, sir, no luck. The station's no longer responding. If we want to talk to that man, we'll have to do it in person. What do you want to do about the station, Admiral? Send commandos. Lean, form a team and check it out. Got it, sir. Sir, it turns out the station used to be a maximum security Omni-run prison. People living here, its former prisoners, they're armed or heavily. Their leader is a mysterious tattooed man named Carpenter. He's the one who sent us a transmission. I got a bad feeling if we make the wrong move and upset Carpenter, they're going to start shooting. And if they do, it's going to be like shooting monkeys in a barrel. And it's us who's going to be the monkeys. What's Carpenter want? Any ideas what Carpenter wants? Not a clue, sir. Appears they don't have a ship. Maybe scrap build one with? What do you want us to do, Admiral? Has to speak to Carpenter. Put Carpenter on. Just a second, sir. Admiral Hido, is it? I've never spoken to a noble before. What an honor. What Carpenter wants. What do you want, Carpenter? He asked me to visit your station and I have. Want? Why do you think I want anything? I have everything I need here. Don't worry, Admiral. Your troops are in good hands here. I can grant you and the other prisoners a pardon, as Grand Admiral have that power. A pardon? We don't need a pardon. You know why we need a pardon? Because we've done nothing wrong. Nah, you aren't here to give us a pardon. You're here to be sentenced, and I sentence your troops to death, Admiral execution by firing squad. Dang it. Sorry, we lost contact with the captain. Crap. We made it back to the shuttle, some of us anyway. I don't get it, sir. Everything was fine when Carpenter suddenly opened fire. We should never have visited that station, sir. What in the neighbor Oberon were we thinking? Ugh. What a waste. Alright. Secret military base, I guess. Oh, enemy ship in the way. I'll be honest with you, Admiral. I'm going to need a good reason not to end you. I'm trying to turn the Omnis back on. Don't attack. Our ship is perhaps the last hope the Empire has to turn the machines on again. What makes you think I want those things on again? Those anti-pirate Omnis made my job almost impossible. You're going down, and you're going down hard. Yep. All enemies you encounter have specially dependent on faction checks. It's just been a core system for information on their technology. Alright. They have a weapons system, and they have drones, which are damaged. Alright. Oh, they also have a docking station of some sort. Interesting. Proximity defenses. They have a weapon, but no nobody running it. Alright. So they got drones, so obviously I'm going to send out fighters. Deploy fighters. And then I'm also going to deploy my shredder drones. Okay. I'm going to definitely want to go after that position over there. And then drones. Actually, no. Deactivate waypoints. Just send you over here for now and see what happens. Alright. Engage the enemy. Got it. Okay, so this is a capture point. What's this? Oh, advanced maneuvers. Okay, so I'm going to use my drones. Start siphoning off their weapon systems. I'll send my fighters back to deploy zone. Oh, I should have had that weapon activated the whole time. Those are fighters. Oh, nanobot repair field. Opponent wants to negotiate in retruce, offering me scrap. Accept. I would have destroyed your ship, sir. Alright. Prepare a mission to the planet. Risky, risky, risky. Alright, let's try it. I have 2 chances to pull him out if things get bad. Continue. Oof. Ah, this is bad. Retreat. Leave the loot. Oh no, it's not the star map yet. Let's head to the depot and see if I can trade. Oh. Empire battleship, sir. Can't believe it. You really are Admiral Idaho. For this battleship and crew, sir, you will always be the greatest hero the Empire has ever known. How can I help the captain of your ship? It's an honor to meet you, Captain. How can I help you in your ship? Give off a sense of desperation, do I? Well, the truth is our local outpost was under siege from 2 Kosh battleships. Me and a couple of the local captains have fought them off as best we could. We can't for much longer. Now we'll let the Koshas take the outpost and its arsenal, mind you. We detonate the place long before that ever happened. Short of this, we can't beat them, but maybe you and your superior ship can? I know you're probably on an important mission and everything, but your involvement here would help us. Sending you the outpost coordinates. Excuse me. Coordinates lead into the next sector. Excuse me. Hmm. Oh, my goodness. Coughing up a storm today. Atemporal engine cannot be affected by positive or negative effects. Unit cannot attack. Instantly destroys any asteroid. Deal 90 damage to enemy battleship without heat. Can't be prevented, absorbed, and disappear. Interesting. Teleport the unit to its destination. Cannot use regular move. Won't charge while fighting. Choosing a destination while fighting will prevent the unit from firing. All enemy squadrons adjacent to the destination for 2 seconds. So basically the flash gets in, pops, and then gets out. I need some commandos. And always some fuel. Okay. Do with what I got, I guess. So there's a quest in the next system over. Ugh. This has got a place to visit and an anomaly. This one just has an anomaly. Picking up a pre-shutdown ad on the beacon. Some people slay the Omnis while some worship them as gods. When all said and done, who do you think will enter the garden? Ooh, nice. I will take that. Secret military base. Lucky for you, you're an Imperial, otherwise we wouldn't be open to selling our beloved pirate treasure map. Ask about the treasure map. How do we know the map is legitimate? We got off a pirate. He died of heart attack. We took it to the pirate expert. It's got the original pirate stamp on it and everything. Apparently there's an unguided pirate station in the next sector over that's basically spilling forth with scrap and other goodies. Make the trip ourselves. We have the ship decked out like yours. Do you have a deal? Sure, why not? I'll pay you for the map. We'll pay the riches because that's what you'll be doing. We'll show up if we reach the next sector before dying. Okay. Prepare the mission to the secret military base. It's an engineering mission. Launch the engineer. Money. Ugh, no persuasion. Good. Doing good. Nope. Nothing. Secret military base. Ugh. Ouch. The one thing... keep going. You're fine. Nope. Keep going. You're fine. Made it. Minor injuries. And a lot of scrap. Good, good, good. Alright, that's it. This is a small system. Here we go. Obviously, there's danger awaiting us. Sir, scrapper battleship. Looks like one of those mother sector's cronies. Incoming transmission. Tell us battleship in my sector? Think you took a wrong turn somewhere, Admiral. Not that I'm complaining. Where is she? Where's Mother? You think I'm going to tell you just because your ship's all shiny and appetizing? That's my mom we're talking about. Alright. It's fight time, and I don't think scrappers, surrender. Alright, they've got fighters, and they've got damaged fighters, and they've got damaged drones. Except the drones explode. Not good. Okay. Alright. Undeploy the shredders. I'll send out I'll just send out more fighters. I'll just double up on the fighters right now. Oops. My fighters are in good shape. His are damaged. Okay. This one. Go after that one. Engage. Pull back. It's not going to be able to pull back. It's got to fight. Okay, that's fine. They're deploying fast. I'm gonna pull these ships back. Alright, I'll wait. I'll wait it out. Of course, they're pulling out nothing but drones. They have 44 units? Good grief. It's going to take a while to get them that way. A battle attrition my butt. "14 seconds until that regenerates." Jeez. Fighters are ready. All right, 10 seconds. Damage the system as fast as possible. Cool. Got him. Ah, dang it. No, 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 no. Come on, break away, break away. Ah, no. Dang it. Dang it. This is harsh. Should have had the frigates tack their hull while the other one was doing the other thing. More fighters. Good grief. But now's my chance. Got it. Oh, boy. Border shop. Repair. Repair. Not damaged, thankfully. Let's get some fuel. Let's get some commandos up in here. I'll take everything. I don't have anything I want to sell. Add another squadron dock. And increase the squadron's recovery while in dock. That works. Two turns until they come after me. Alright, the quests are here. In here. This is the treasure. This is the Imperial outpost. Alright. Hey, should I sit there? Might as well ask. We need a hyperventilator 23 to make a generator, so any chance you got one kicking around? Scrap around here, pay you somewhere. We don't have a 23 in stock, but we could break a bird down and get it that way. Up to you. You got it. I wrecked one of my fighter class ships. Genuinely a good guy, ain't you? Forgot about looking for the scrap. Yeah, she forgot. Well. At least I got some Neo in. That's good. Alright. What do we got here? Ordinary station. Let's hit that first since... Oh, that's where the pirate treasure is located. Alright, we'll hit that first. See if it's actually worth the scrap. Oh, there's a pirate, of course. If we use the treasure, it's not unguarded like the civilian said it'd be. What are you doing here? It's not like we're guarding a huge secret stash of crap at the station or anything. Of course it was. Huge asteroid field in the way, though. That's going to be useful. Alright, they've got drones. Scavenger drones, no less. Alright. We'll deploy our fighters. And we'll deploy our shredder drones as well. What's their weapon? A flak cannon. Deals 10 damage to all random in the area. Okay. And then we got a lot of asteroids. Alright. Alright, you damage the ship. You start punching a hole in their ship as well. You try to damage their weapon systems. Alright. You head back. You also head back. Repair real quick. Pull back. Those are drones, right? Yep. Engage the drones. All right. Engage the hull. Engage the hangar. And that's it. They got it. They're done. I'll take your I'll take your resources. Hopefully there's actually loot. We're in the cargo area of the station, sir. We're practically blinded by all the treasure they got here. Woohoo. Force field generator. Apply invincibility effect to unit or battleship system for 4 seconds. Nice. I'll take that. Also, I picked up another squadron. Oops. What did I pick up? Drone Mark 1 prototype. Recovery. This unit cannot be patched whatever happens even after being destroyed. Wow. That's really useful. These little drones are going to be useful little buggers. Okay. On we go. Alright, let's do this. Hope for the best. Sir, I'm picking up a distress signal. Incoming transmission. Help me, Imperial. Our ship crashed on this rock. Scrap a signal, sir. I'm gonna starve or worse yet get eaten by a Xeno. You gotta help me. Personally, I feel bad for the Xeno. Can't think of a more disgusting meal than a scrapper. Xeno is an alien species, obviously. What's a Xeno scrapper? Asking me, we're so close to dying. It's a creature that lives here, okay? Big teeth, fast, eats anything, even scrappers. Come on, you gotta get me out of here. I don't want to be Xeno food. What do you want to do about this stranded scrapper? Rescue him and question him about Mother. Captain, get me that scrapper. You sure, sir? You asked me dying in the mouth of Xeno exactly what the scrapper deserves. Do it, Captain. I have my reasons. Leave it at once, sir. Time to do a little scrapper fishing. Interrogate. The scrapper's been rescued, sir. Blew that Xeno up just as it was about to swallow him down. Splattered it nice and good. We'll put him in the brig for you. It goes by the name of Kick, if you believe that. You saved me, Admiral. I was looking in that Xeno's mouth when your troops splattered it dead. Maybe your Imperials aren't so bad. Ask about the shutdown. Tell me you know about the shutdown, and I'll drop you back off with that friend of yours. I don't know anything about it, Admiral. You gotta believe me. I wasn't even born yet when they stopped working. I know Mother was responsible. I'm low on the totem pole. Mom, don't tell me anything. Just do this, scrap that, terrorize them, that kind of thing. You gotta believe me. What do you want to know? Where Mother is? Where's she, Scrapper? Where's Mother? Mother? I couldn't say. She's very busy woman scrapping Omnitech and enslaving people. But since you saved my life, yeah, I guess I can help you. You've heard of the Neo-Hen child, right? The Neo-Hen child. The prophet of these sectors, a child no older than 12. She knows all there is to know. The Neo-Hen helps her see. Snorts it up her little nose. If anyone knows where Mother is or what shut down the machines, it's going to be her. Where is the child? I'll tell you on one condition. You give me a bunch of scrap and release me on a planet somewhere. Planet without Xenos. Fine, tell me where she is. You'll find the child on this station in the next set, and I'll put it on your star map. She and the Silent Sisters live there. Mother occasionally visits them for counsel. If you're lucky, maybe you'll bump into her. Silent Sisters? They say they're Mother's sisters. Rumors, once they tried to rise up against her, spread all kinds of rumors about her. When Mother found out, she cut off their tongues. Made sure they never spread rumors again. Ouch. Now then, when are you going to drop me off that Xeno-free planet? When I get around to it. Cool. That was actually a useful anomaly. Alright. Alright, well, we'll try this one now, I guess. Civilian wreckage sure looks like collided with head-on with something in an interstitial tunnel. Survivors? Unlikely, sir. Not at the speed they were traveling. There might be a small amount of scrap available for taking the crash if it didn't disintegrate. Try to salvage it, I guess. Captain, get that scrap if there is any. As upsetting the situation needs as much scrap as we can get. Putting my men and women on at once, Admiral. My team's bringing the scrap back, Admiral. Not a bad little metal haul, if I do say so myself. 54 scrap, not bad. Scan the planet. Oh. Not a bad little haul. Go for it. Probably won't take any casualties. I like that. Unfortunately, the wrong skills, but... Keep going. You're fine. This is the abandoned auto factory. Fight. Got it. And piloting. Got double. Keep going. You're good. Yeah, you have the resources for this. You definitely have the skills for this mission. Got it. Got everything. 77 scrap. 158 total scrap. Nice. Nice mission. Alright. Off to a shipyard. Oh, an Imperial battleship. Well, what's left of one anyway. Count another ship, a better armed ship. Make contact first. See if you can make contact. Sure thing, sir. No look, sir. Nothing on their end but fuzz. What do you want to do? Send the commandos. Form a team and check the ship out, Captain. On our way, sir. Sir, we're inside the Imperial ship. It's empty. No one's been here in a long time. But we've hit to find a message painted on one of its walls. In blood. What did it say? The survivalists live, whatever that means. Report back to the ship at once, Captain. No reason to stay any longer. On our way back now, sir. Alright, let's see what they got here. All risky systems now have a 50... Ooh, interesting. Alright, well, let's prepare my fighters first off. And that exploding means they blew up. I don't know why I'd want to buy a sacrificial drone. That doesn't seem very useful. I need more fighters, but these frigates are nice. These ones basically hit and go away, and I like it. Risk predictive algorithm. I like that. Anything that's a 50-50 is now a guaranteed success. They've got 2 commandos and a bunch of Neo-N. I need some. I'll take that. Got 10 units of Neo-N. That's everything. I've explored this system. We'll move on to the next system. Okay. Alright, next turn they're going to chase after me. Civilian ship close to the star. Must be hot in there. Incoming message. Hey, get your own star to worship, Admiral. This one's ours. Sorry, maybe I'm imagining things, but you just say get your own star to worship? Ask why they worship the star. Why do you worship this sun? Because a godly transformation has begun before our very eyes, obviously. What do you want to do about it? Ask if they need any help. Can we help you? Oh yeah, definitely. You can leave immediately, preparing for unification, and you're only getting in the way. Ask what that is. Unification. The sun, Admiral. We're getting ready to join it, to become part of it. But don't try to stop us. We can't kill all of you. You have a battleship, but I expect we'll have no trouble taking out a few of your men and women. Arrest the passenger of the ship to say no. Leave it be. Only 1 Neo-N off that one. Alright, let's check the anomaly. Ooh, that's a big ship. Scrapper battleship, sir. Incoming transmission. Shiny ship you have. Think it'll scrap it when you're dead. Yep. That's a big ship. Alright, a lot of asteroids, too. That's not good. Drones, and fighters. Alright. I would love to get this Juggernaut out there, but there's too many enemy ships at this time. Because the Juggernaut would just obliterate their that's the kicker, though. Alright. Well, they're sending out 2 units of drones, so the drones are faster, more dangerous. I'll send out my fighters as defense. Alright. Ah, they got the explodey drones. I hate the explodey drones. Let's see what their objective is. No, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold up. Hold up. I can use the asteroids as a buffer. Pull back for now. Alright, yeah, pull back for now. Wait for an opening. They just love using explodey drones, don't they? Okay. Not a chance. Truce accepted. Get out of here. Woo! That's it? Just a container. What a load of garbage. Eh. I'll take another weapons dock. Seeing as I do have 2 weapons to fire. Having 2 lasers to fire would be great. Okay. Pause. Okay, so that was Crying Suns, excuse me. interesting game. I like the mechanics. It's pretty cool. A lot of the combat's pretty cool, and it's very similar to FTL. Just instead of room combat, it's all about ship to ship combat and tactics and things like that. So it's pretty cool. Hope you guys have fun. Don't forget, I do live streams every Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Got some games coming up in the near future. Hopefully, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fancy stuff. But until next time, everyone, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time.